All right, everybody. When I got out here this morning, my winch wouldn't engage, so I had to pull this out by hand. It's okay, but man, what a pain. All right, so now I can run it under the car. Goodness, man, that sucked. I gotta get back to the house after this and see if I can't get a something smarter, get that thing fixed right. I mean, it hadn't done that in a long time, but and I thought I had it fixed right. Double slotted oval hole, got it. Double slotted oval hole, got it. Go tighten the line just enough to where when I put in neutral, car don't roll downhill. I'll turn the wheel a little bit. This thing should be out of here soon. She called the cops before I got here, and she let me know that. And all right, so the way it is if they don't hit something, y'all, or damage property, we don't have to report it. Right? So she didn't tear up nobody's stuff, she just tore up her own, but she did call it in herself. Guys, I know I should have wore gloves. This was called in under an emergency situation. Keychains. All right, I'm not too worried about it high siding. Whew. So what I got is I got it in neutral, car running, no e-brake. The tire is yeah, I'm gonna have to go turn it some more than that. Man, this is where I wish I had a remote so bad. I mean, the grade is steep, y'all, but I'm not really going up this grade. As long as I keep that nice consistent pull, whenever it comes here, it'll go up on my truck. I've done it so many times, you get used to those angles, but it's a lot of going down and turning and then coming back up. Going down, turning, coming back up. And then watching. Making sure these wheels aren't sending my car in a direction that I don't. You know what, if I turned it off, it would probably slow that turn down to where it'd make it more difficult without power steering. Sorry, y'all. See, what happens is I just want to get it up this hill. Once I get it pretty much up, it'll come straight up the truck. I'm trying to ensure that, see how it's doing that? We'll go and straighten that wheel just a hair. Actually turning it that way, a counter reaction. Winchouts are my favorite as far as what type of work. If I had a preference on the type of work I'd be doing, Winchouts and recoveries are my fave. All right, now it should start straightening and now kind of drive right up onto the truck. I'm gonna tighten it one more time. Man, with that winch being weird, y'all, I'm a little reluctant. I almost want to put this thing in the emergency brake on this. All right, Lord. We're about out of here, y'all. I'm glad that cop blocked traffic for me because I'm definitely facing the wrong way and stuff. Which, when I seen the tow, I didn't want to pull it out from the rear. You got to think, guys, I can't load cars backwards on my truck. And since I can't do that, I have to be very careful. Like on this, when they're on lanes like this, I like to load them straight from the hill onto the truck, okay? And the reason why is because it makes it to where I don't have to reposition again. It goes, Jones, see you there? So it just makes it to where it's the position I need the car in, right? It's what I need the car to be doing. That way I can feel comfortable about how it's gonna go. You know, if my strategy doesn't feel right or seem right, I'm not gonna even try to for that. See, guys, when I first started doing this, because you know, you learn if the first way doesn't work, which the best way is gonna be, you know. And guys, it's one of them things where as you get better at what you're doing out here, you're going to kind of start coming up and devising actual ways to pretty much permanently do things, unless you get put into some crazy circumstance that makes you break your normal patterns. Long story short, I have kind of gotten to the point where I know my truck real well now. And so since I finally know my truck and you know its limitations, you know how to run it, what's best for it, I don't load nothing backwards if I don't have to. This truck just doesn't agree with it at all. Come on, bro. Very disturbing that Winch is doing whatever it's doing. I got to figure that out. Okay. All right. She's got a leak in this tire too. I can hear the air coming out. That I might as well just use a strap because there's nothing for this, so I might as well just take my time and get some straps on it. I got to clean the truck today, I know that. That's a must. Keep them working. Speakers chirping, it's a must. Some old school Outcast. Yeah, when in the 90s, man, here in Georgia, Outcast was the move, son. Goody Mob, Outcast. Growing up, those were, man, you were jamming the AT Aliens. There we go. Guys, I'm putting 2 on it and getting out of here because I'm blocking traffic. And I need to get on down the road, so it's got 2. It's got 2. Thank you, Lord, for the capability to be able to do my job, keeping me safe while doing it. Thank you, Lord. Whew. Thank you, Lord, for the cop blocking for me so I don't get hit and killed today. Needed that, Jesus. So here we are at drop. Just gonna set her down, and guy asked me to have it here, the tire shop guy, so I'm just gonna drop it here, and then I'm gonna turn the camera off and I'm gonna go settle up. But on this one, you guys, I was thinking about charging $250 for the winch out. Let me know in the comments what y'all would have charged for this winch out, please. So I don't get to do a lot of winch out, so and then not just that, okay, keep in mind they called me under an emergency basis, okay, like it was an emergency, and I was able to show up on scene within 6 minutes of them calling me. I was on scene, so I think that should be taken into consideration for the price. Yeah, it just should be. Rapid, in my opinion, rapid response does factor in. What do y'all factor in, and how do y'all factor it when it comes to the rapid response or emergency tows? And then, like, there should be a fine line, right? You don't want to take advantage of people, but at the same time, you gotta make sure that you're getting paid for your liability that's involved for your tow. So it's really a big matter of making sure that you're compensated for your liability, in my opinion. Just because this is a little bit more of a liability. If something would have went south, you know, it would have been ugly. My bed's pretty wet, so the car might slide a little bit, but that's okay. I'm kind of expecting that. I already know that my clearance is groovy on this. Did I say groovy, y'all? Did I say groovy, y'all? I'm sorry if I... Maybe, I mean, I don't know. Groovy might not be that bad of something to say, you know? Groovy's not awful. This bed is awful. I gotta go clean it and organize my truck. That's awful. All right, y'all, let me get this, all my stuff done. Thank y'all so much for watching.